bigger group right now. Some questions are being asked about Aqidah class, and I'm not canceling anything, but at the same time, you need to remember Brother Ahmed is expecting a good news, inshallah, by end of this month. Secondly, they're looking for a townhome, and they've been looking for a while. So I don't want to add too much on his plate. I know we have Ramadan rush right now, and we really need the Aqidah class as well, but we also need to restructure it a little bit. We also lost Saeed, who was the helper, the administrator for that class. He'll be gone for a couple of months at least. So Mohobo, Abdurrahman, Bedal, we need to talk a little bit about our plan. Bathroom issue, the painting, the carpet, toner is running out. And sometimes when we do the things at very last minute, we find them too expensive. So we have a lot of things on our plate. I would say this month, let's settle everything down, let's make a plan, let's do the Eid party and all that. And then from September onwards, inshallah, education-wise and building-wise, we will have better plans in place, inshallah. I don't want to add more to his plate yet, although this is the time to get you all engaged in more Aqidah effort. But I just don't have resources right now. And it's unfair to put on his plate too much stuff. He himself is asking, what are we going to do? Are we having Aqidah class today? I told him, let me just get everything started today. Half of the people are missing the action, so let's just take it easy today. So on the basis of this, we will decide our future, inshallah. So about 15 minutes of work, and then we will stop for today. That is just the plan for today, inshallah, because I want to give you a foundation what are we gonna do for future, inshallah. So no syllabus given out yet. This is the verb chart, and there were some mistakes in the exam for the verbs even. And I know verbs is a hard world, but there are a few more things which we need to learn about verbs. So I'm going to ask a few questions. About the verb, are we clear that verbs have a root which defines the actual verb, actual action? Are we clear on that? And that verb, those three letters which explain the verb are shown in blue color here. Is everyone clear on that? And then we attach something in the beginning and end, but this attachment in the verb is not the attachments which we learned in unit 1 and 2. These are not prepositions and these are not pronouns. But rather, what are these attachments? They are part of surf. They are part of a pattern. If I want to say that you two do something, this is the pattern. Pattern is what the study of surf is about. So study of surf allows us to remember the patterns. And once we remember the pattern, then we are able to make the words ourselves. We attach these to make the pattern, but these attachments in the front and back, do they have anything to do with unit 1 and 2? Anyone here thinks that is the case? The ta in the beginning and alif noon at the end, do they have anything to do with the preposition or pronouns? Absolutely not. This is strictly a pattern to remember. Just like in English, there's a pattern that to make a past tense for a verb, usually, what do? You add an END. That's it. Are we all on the same page? Second part of the pattern in verbs is that your verb always have the subject built into it, the doer. Do we all agree?
Yes.
Anyone disagrees with that? You always have it built in. Do you also always have your object with the verb? What is written in front of you? Do you see objects here?
No.
Not in the actual pattern. No. If it is going to be an object, it should either join as a pronoun plus pronoun to become a hidden object, or come as a standalone mansoob noun to become a clear object. Do we agree with that?
Yes.
Either you attach as a pronoun to be a hidden object, or you come as a standalone, no plus, standalone mansoob noun to be the clear object. And that's all what is about the verbs. Verb, subject, object. We need to be aware of. Object is never there. You have to find it as a pronoun, attached pronoun, or you have to find it out as a stand alone. I tried to trick you in the exam and some people got tricked. And so we cannot afford this kind of confusion about verbs. Verbs rules are, I have tried to simplify them for you as much as possible. We are not able to do the advanced knowledge about verbs, which is not as important, but we are not able to do it if you are still confused on this. If you keep failing this, how can I give you advanced lesson on this? So I really want to make sure that this verb part is clear to you. Is that making sense so far? In these 5 weeks, I want to work on all these gaps. I'm not gonna do another exam because it's too much work to print them and then correct them, and then you just kill yourself running around with all the exams of all schools, Alaman classes and here classes and there classes. And now we are running a summer program for kids this year. So for 5 weeks, I have 7 projects going on for 5 weeks. So I would rather not do the exam. I would rather help you catch up, take a break for 7 weeks then, and come September, we start with the new plans. This was a very hard year. We have almost finished it with a lot of testing. I'm very happy where we are at now versus a year ago. A year ago, I was very worried. I was like, there's so much to do and we have to sort out the things so people are in the right classes before we accept too many new people. This is why the registration is not open yet. But if we do well and we keep catching up like this and take care of our gaps, I think we'll be well set for September. Any questions about verb, subject, and object? These are the patterns for verbs. Doers are always built into it. Objects are not. They should come as a pronoun or as a mansoob noun. The doer, the clear doer, should always come as a marfu noun after the verb. And that's it. That's it. If I put the exam, if I say, oh, the subject is a mansoob noun after the verb, what should be your answer? True or false? True or false? False. This is false. The doer is always a marfu noun, not a mansoob noun. So really stay with that terminology, please. Okay. So that's thing number 1, which I want to go over. I'm going to erase this now. And then we'll go into the next things, inshallah.